Welcome, friends and fans, to another episode of Comic Corner Review. Today we take a look at another comic book crossover featuring Spawn and Batman. Now, this crossover is different from the one I've previously reviewed. Once again, it shows Spawn and Batman teaming up, but this time they're not going after denizens from hell. The story starts out where Batman investigates what appears to be some type of technology crime, and he then discovers a robot. And after suffering some harsh punishment from the robot, he soon discovers that there's a human inside of it. Let's see if I can try and get you a better picture of it without glare. Right there. And upon what he considers freeing the robot, it actually finds out. I mean, freeing the human from the inside the robot, actually finds out it's only a human's head. Gruesome, isn't it, folks? Yeah, I actually gotta say that this was actually kind of gruesome for me when I read it. Actually, when Batman decided to find out who the head belonged to, and actually found out it belonged to a street bum who virtually just disappeared off the face of the map. The weirdest thing is the guy came from New York City, and so after deciding to venture there, Batman comes across the hero from hell, and Spawn. And however, he sees Spawn. At the time when he sees Spawn kill two lowlives, and comes to believe that Spawn is nothing more than a murderer. The two begin to have a bit of a fight, at first it looks like Batman is winning. However, when the fight goes in the opposite direction, yeah, as you can see, even I'm a little ticked off about this. It shows that Batman does get his butt kicked, but we don't get to see it. All we get to see is the symbol. Bit of a jip, isn't it, folks? Anyway, Spawn goes to investigate a crime of his own and finds a similar robot, same situation as Batman. You know, appears that a human's trapped inside of it. He goes to try and free it. Another human head. But as far as Spawn, but what really takes Spawn off to the crime is this. The woman who claims to be heading this project, he's seen her before, when he was known as Al Simmons before he died and became Spawn. He had seen the woman before. She called herself Margaret Love, but Spawn knew her as Nadia Vladova, a woman who loved the death of humans. The two, and later on, we see round two between Spawn and Batman, but ironically it was brought up by Nadia. As you can see, Now, in the second fight, Batman appears to have gotten the advantage. Unfortunately, Nadia doesn't plan on letting either one of them walk away from the fight victorious. Spawn, realizing that they've been set up to fight to the death, decides to save his life. After, destroying 2 robots that came to kill them both. Since they started with Batman. And Spawn does something even Batman would kill the Martian Manhunter for doing, going inside of his mind. But by doing so, he revealed the truth about the woman to Batman. The two decide from there to team up. Now, the truth about the woman is, she leads a group that whose goal is to heal the planet, but her beliefs are to heal the planet. Every human's got to die. The two team up to stop her. However, before she's stopped, in a sense, she decides that she's got one last trick up her sleeve. She launches a rocket that its target is the center of New York City, basically wiping out everything in New York. Spawn reveals to Batman that if they don't team up to stop the missile, everyone dies. After they successfully stop the missile, Spawn tries to be the bigger man of the situation and extends the olive branch to Batman and says, "Let's bury the hatchet." I, however, feel that, I like the Dark Knight. He's one of my favorite superheroes. He's number 1 of my top 5 superheroes. But even this was a dickish move for him. Yeah, come on, Batman. That's just too much of a dickish move for you, man. And it goes from there. Now, the comic was published by Image Comics, and I love the art. The detail is basically the detail is there. The art, the inking, the coloring, it's like no loss of detail. Everything was like, if there was a standard they were trying to achieve with the way it looks on each and every page, as far as I can see, they hit that target every single time in a bullseye. I mean, great art, great script, a very gripping story. And also has that how can I say it? That turn you didn't see coming, unless you basically read many stories like this. There's nothing wrong with it per se overall, but as far as I'm concerned, the one drawback I have is the first fight in this comic book between Spawn and Batman. They show Spawn getting his butt kicked by Batman, but when Spawn turns the tables, once again all we see is the bat symbol on Batman's chest. That's all we see. I mean, I don't understand what makes Batman so special that we can't see him getting his butt kicked by Spawn, but yet we can see Spawn basically almost getting ripped piece by piece apart by Batman. Yeah. I have to give this, when it comes to Spawn and Batman, I have to give it a 4.5 out of stars out of 5. Because I mean, once again, it's done perfectly by Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane, two of the most well-known heavy hitters in comic books. Like I said, the art is perfect, detail of it's perfect, and it has that perfect dark feel to it. The one thing, like I said, the one thing to me that could have gotten it 5 out of 5 was not censoring out the ending of the first fight between Batman and Spawn in this book. But that's my only concern with it. But yeah, like I said, 4.5 out of 5. This is a definite read. Something any Spawn or Batman fan should pick up, get a copy of for your own collection. I recommend it to you. Before I end today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, I have a few announcements. First off, I'm working ways. I'm trying to find out a way to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and if not San Diego Comic-Con, I'll go to New York Comic-Con. What can I say about this? If I do end up going there, I will do a special episode of Comic Corner Review from Comic-Con. Second announcement is I'm planning on finishing up Season 1 of Comic Corner Review in about 4-5 episodes. After those episodes, I'm going to try and buy as many complete sets of comic books so I can review them and give my honest opinion about them. And oh yeah, to any of those who have recommendations for comic books that you want me to read and review, please let me know. If you want to talk about it in person, I can be found at the Laughing Ogre Comic Shop on North High Street in Columbus, Ohio. Follow me on Facebook. I will the link to my Facebook page is posted on my YouTube channel. And speaking of Laughing Ogre, once again, I was in there this past weekend. Once again, great service. Everything, I had no trouble finding exactly what I was looking for. Like I said, just all around great service. There is another comics supply store I go to. It's a direct. It's like an online shop. Once again, the link to it is also on my Facebook, my YouTube page. But remember, if you want to follow me, I'm on Facebook. Just type in Stacy Gardner or Loyal Dark Ninja or Dark Loyal Ninja or whatever. And I would really love to hear from you all, face to face, email, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, this is Stacy Gardner, aka Anime Watcher 1001, saying good night, and I hope you enjoy.